Alright guys, so we got Faber versus Demonoid in game number 7 in their matchup in the Universidad Age of Mythology Tiny Tournament for 2022. So we've got a Thor versus Thor, another mirror. Another one, guys, please. So Faber restricting Demonoid's build space there a little, and Demonoid doing the same to his opponent. So where is the most important place to put the gold mine to just be an aggravating little shit to your opponent and prevent solid building? There is a slight gap here still, I believe. Can you squeeze an infantry unit through that little maze? Only time will tell. But these early armories for Thor, which you can access in Age 1, mean you can go straight to Age 3 having taken your Age 2 to 3 prerequisite. And on top of that, you can even get multiple of them this early on to go for early upgrades, which both of our players will be looking at doing, taking your upgrades in Age early, and even getting access to unique ones. Although, looks like Demonoid actually has to cancel one of these and queue it up in the other building. Because right now that second armory is not actually buying anything for him, it's just taking up some build space. And longhouse for Faber here. I was going to say, he doesn't leave himself a lot of space to put a marker, but he can delete either the temple or the armory to take it. So both our players entering heroic age now. Halfway there, or over half. So Demonoid not actually queued up anything in the second armory, and it pissed me off. I'll say that much. Sorry about the constant camera movement. I'm not sure where the best spot to put it is. I don't want to miss anything, but at the same time I noticed the scroll speed is probably slightly too high. Apologies for that.
Yo!
Yo! So we've got 10 towers versus 11 once they're all down. And neither player has the ability to just undermine them all at the moment. Hill forts going down for each player while they're taking their mythic age. And so Tyr, Faber, Demonoid going for Boulder, so he'll have Ragnarok as Boulder and Fire Giants, while Tyr going to allow access to Fimbulwinter and the Fenris Wolves. That Ulf was just skitzing there. A little bit of a break in play where it's mostly just tower fire. It looks like Demonoid focusing on a house while... Faber focusing on a house while Demonoid focusing on one of the temples. The second hill fort on the way now for Demonoid, while Faber has the one for the time being, just playing it safe and going for a bit of an infantry bank. Demonoid has use of both armories at once, while Faber still just using the one. be able to squeeze in that ranged arm attack a little bit quicker than his opponent. He's been using ults to try and repair and take down one of the temples. This front temple is going to go down. Faber has access to Fimbulwilder, make up for the fact that he doesn't have fire giants. Both our players do have access to the frost giants and the frost tech at the moment. Potentially turn things on a complete head once someone starts pushing. So frost and Fimbulwilder coming out now for Faber, and he's streaming everything forward. They'll have stacks of these Fimbulwilder wolves. So with his units attacking all the frosted units, it will take a while for them to get killed. He may even be best off trying to focus down the structures while Demonoid, for the minute, reserving his frost, but he's really only got one ballista active. He's going to start taking shots at the towers and thinning out that tower front line of his opponents. Faber, that's some infantry actually queued up in them. I mean, garrisoned up in them. Or Frost hitting all of his stuff, maybe having some garrisoned infantry will be of his benefit. Because the ballista Frost Fire Giant comp will be insanely good at clearing down the structures and sniping his own ballista. So Valkyrie proving really useful here for Demonoid, hiding away behind the tower. She's able to heal up other units from afar. Frost Giant, Hersier army creeping forward, and I think double hill fort is really starting to show its worth here. It looks like Demonoid is the one slowly pushing into Faber at the moment. He's adding a fuckload of towers to make up for the ones he's just lost. There's no temples left for Demonoid though, so he can't keep making fire giants for the minute. So Faber, breathe a sigh of relief, because now all he needs to do is just deal with ballista, and he has his own to start chipping away at Demonoid's front line at the moment. But that ballista mass for Demonoid does manage to focus down structures. It should be able to get whatever it wants. So it's been rough for Faber, because now he's going to have to try and find a way to aggressively healing spring, but not then have it give his opponent too much value. He needs to try and get this tower wall down, while at the same time his own tower wall is crumbling to Demonoid's impressive 9 ballista count at the moment. So Demonoid going to be able to snipe his opponent's ballista from afar by the looks of things, and even take out, win the ballista trade overall, because he's just got so many. It's 10 to the 3 of his opponents. That's go 2-0 up in terms of the fortress count, so Faber's going to really struggle to produce through all this. I think he probably should have gone for a hill fort over on this far side as well. Population counts really favouring Demonoid over Faber at the moment. The healing spring now being used defensively, because there's not really much of another option for Faber. He needs to hold on to every last unit he's got, trying to go for another hill fort. And he is just banking up some ulfs for the minute. But I wonder if he needs to get them out repairing, or at least trying to snipe the ballista if possible. And now they're streaming forward. Demonoid controlling the healing spring to be able to snipe the town centre and the armory before it's able to get the last couple of techs, and GG. Faber taps out.